Welcome to Tech Turbo. Stringing together the words strong and military may seem like a pleonasm, but considering the comparative and superlative forms of strong, there are marked differences. Not all military vehicles are created equal. Let's check out 12 largest and insane military vehicles in the world. 12. Cougar. Produced by Force Protection Inc. since 2004, the Cougar was the US Force's solution to the devastating IED problem that's now an integral part of asymmetrical warfare, and which had already cost the coalition forces many lives in the early stages of operations in Iraq and Afghanistan. That said, if your budget isn't as tight and you're shopping around for a mine-resistant, ambush-protected, or MRAP infantry mobile vehicle that also offers great protection against IEDs, then forget the Mahindra MPV-I if you want a Casper-inspired vehicle that totally rethought that vehicle's approach rather than merely modernized its same weaknesses. Under pressure to have a vehicle ready ASAP, a US-based British-led team worked around the clock, taking all that was good from the South African model and reworking all the bad in the face of modern warfare tactics. The Cougar family has been used by 19 countries in mostly Category 2 roles, ranging from transport to ambulance. British variants are known as the Mastiff and Wolfhound, while Canada's is Timberwolf. 11. International Maxxpro 4x4 APC. The International Truck Company isn't just responsible for school and commercial buses, as well as many of the trucks that deliver your pillows and your toilet paper to your local stores. The International Maxxpro MRAP vehicle is a joint project between its holding company Navistar International and Plasan Sasa, the Israeli-based vehicle manufacturer that designed and manufactures its armor. In terms of strength, it's a step above the Cougar. Its primary use is as a flexible fighting vehicle rather than as a multi-role transport, although several variants are available, either with focused improvements or role-specific mods, such as the Maxxpro-DXM ambulance and the XL. And the Maxxpro family covers both MRAP categories 1 and 2, these based on usage and compartment space. 10. Titus. Titus may well have been a Roman emperor, but in this case, it's an acronym for Nexstar Systems Tactical Infantry Transport and Utility System. Out of France, drawing from their past innovations, which includes the Leclerc main battle tank, Nexstar produced what's undoubtedly a Category 2 MRAP. But, despite my argument for the Maxxpro, there's more to strongest than a category. Unveiled in 2013 after being in development for 2 years, it presents all that's expected in the next generation of MRAP vehicles, with added focus on low operational costs. 9. Lazar. Serbia's 8x8 wheeled multi-role mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicle is designed to meet the advanced needs of today's infantries, with added oomph in urban and high-traffic areas as demanded by modern warfare trends. Manufactured by Yugo Import SDPR, it thankfully bears absolutely no relations with the Yugo cars manufactured by the now-defunct Serbian Zastava company. It owes its namesake to Prince Lazar, who, in the 1389 Battle of Kosovo, led the army that successfully countered a colossal Ottoman invasion commanded by Sultan Murad I. Both armies were decimated, and both Lazar and Murad died, leaving the Serbians with too little men to fight off the many Turkish troops that could easily be displaced, and within a year, Serbia was under the control of Ottoman vassals. But what's in a name? From high all-terrain mobility to high firepower options and high ballistic protection through to high mine and IED protection, the new Lazar 3 brings stronger to strong, and with a range of 800 kilometers to boot. 8. Iav Stryker. The Canadian branch of General Dynamics Land Systems brings us the interim armored vehicle Stryker family of fighting vehicles, which, since 2003, improved on Canada's LAV 3 and Swiss's Piranha 3 8x8 designs to combine great agility and speed with heavier protection and attack capabilities. Depending on whether the Stryker is used for command, control, or for targeting, several weapon options and sensor packs are available. combined with some of the most advanced computers and communication systems, thus making the Stryker a US cavalry favorite under intense conditions and asymmetrical warfare situations. Whether they need to play a frontline tactical or technical role, or to just get troops in or out as fast and as safely as possible while kicking butt too. And the Stryker is at home in rugged fields or in dense urban settings. 7. PL-01 Stealth Tank. Some may argue that the Polish PL-01 doesn't belong on this list as it's still not in full production. However, it's been taken past the concept stage and now successfully acts as a technology demonstrator, showing off what's to be expected in the tanks of tomorrow. The light tank is built by Abrams, with support from BAE Systems. BAE is everywhere. It was unveiled in 2013. How it fares in actual combat is yet to be determined, if ever, but its key feature, invisibility, is an undeniable and much coveted strength, especially when packing a 105mm or 120mm main gun, as well as an impressive amount of secondary weapons. 6. T-15 Armata. The Russian T-15 is a heavy infantry fighting vehicle that packs a real mean punch. It offers the latest in heavy armor protection, letting you get the upper hand in asymmetrical warfare when facing close-range insurgent tactics within denser urban settings, while needing to mobilize 7 to 10 soldiers in or out of direct battle. It is produced by Uralvagonzavod, who modifies its successful 4th-generation T-14 main battle tank platform in order to provide support to its ground troops in the form of an actively aggressive fighting transporter. To make room for troops, the new generation 1,500 bhp multi-fuel diesel engine is moved to the front, which also shields passengers from frontal hits. According to Army recognition, it features, like the T-14, a steel and ceramic composite skin that acts as a reactive armor. 5. Leopard 2A. Inevitably, we're now entering into main battle tank or MBT territory. Although much has already been provided so far on this list to spark debate, attributing the title of strongest to MBTs is basically just asking for trouble. For many variables played out within a tight scope of armament and performance features makes it highly difficult to accurately theorize which of about a half a dozen models is in fact the best. 4. M1A2 Abrams. As previously mentioned, accurately determining which of the modern tanks in service is truly the strongest is practically impossible, but the current and forthcoming M1A2 line of Abrams presents one of the most technologically updated versions out of the comparable MBT lineup anyone should consider for a strongest list, while it also offers the best balance of firepower and protection, hence the best mix of overall capabilities whether faced with strategic, tactical, or engineering tasks. And an improved M1A3 has already been in planning since 2009. Granted, it's less than ideal and a tad in the overkill category in a zombie apocalypse, but if you need to actively engage and attack anything that can pull a trigger, activate a weapon station, set an IED, or drive a hostile and opposing terrestrial vehicle, then one of the M1A2 models with its 120mm M256 smoothbore gun presents the best option. 3. Boeing AH-64 Apache. Vehicle is a broad term, but if we imagine any army comprised of all of vehicles listed here, then imagine which threat we'd fear most in intense fighting. Then that's probably the strongest vehicle. The American Boeing AH-64 Apache attack helicopter is that vehicle. It's fast, agile, and totally lethal, offering a great deal of weapons at a fair deal in terms of armored protection for the two-man crew. They may survive a blast equivalent to what the crew of an MRAP may survive, but that probably entails falling from the sky, i.e. crashing. It comes equipped with everything you'd want in imaging sensors and cameras, so you don't have to let the nighttime be a bother, and also gives you a target acquisition system that's so advanced it can track and prioritize 256 marks. It's like a smartphone. It offers so many options you'll probably only ever use less than 20% of them. The newest version even connects you to drones. 2. A-10 Thunderbolt II Warthog. It doesn't matter which terrestrial vehicle you're driving. If you're facing a fierce Fairchild Republic A-10 Thunderbolt II, be very afraid. Nicknamed Warthog and referred to as a tank buster, it boasts an unmistakable easily identifiable silhouette from afar, but loves to operate at altitudes and speeds that lets you take in its details. The A-10 offers superior maneuverability at low speeds and altitude because of its large wing area, low wing aspect ratio, and large ailerons. It's beloved by the US Army and Marines for the immediate superpower air support it provides to ground troops, while it's absolutely feared and hated by any enemy forces for the guaranteed destruction it precisely inflicts. 1. Ranger 2 AMPV. At the top of our list is the Ranger 2 APC. Built by Mega Engineering Aerospace and Defense with its headquarters in Huntington Beach, California, but with global links, it draws from the top tech and talent, making it one of the world's leaders in high-tech vehicular defense systems and making this the cream of the quick-response, light armored vans. If you live in a war zone and have a penchant for those older Ford Econoline vans with tiny bubble side windows and plenty of room for airbrushed artwork, or if you're a fan of the A-Team's GMC Vandera van, the Ranger 2 may be for you. The windows are less bubbly, but they're what you'd want in bulletproof glass. Which one of them amazes you the most? Thanks for watching.